March 2021. A cargo ship drifts in the Gulf of Guinea, 200 miles from the Nigerian coast. The bridge is empty. Blood stains the deck. 15 crew members have vanished into the night, taken by men in speedboats carrying AK-47s. The shipping company will pay the ransom quietly. The media will never report it. And in 6 weeks, it will happen again to another vessel. We think of pirates as relics of the past, wooden ships, eye patches, buried treasure. But modern piracy is a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise operating right now, in real time, on the world's oceans. And almost no one is talking about it. This is the hidden maritime underworld that global powers don't want you to see. Every year, over 50,000 commercial vessels cross the world's most dangerous waters. The Gulf of Guinea off West Africa. The Strait of Malacca between Malaysia and Indonesia. The waters near Somalia and Yemen. These are choke points of global trade and hunting grounds for modern pirates. The numbers are staggering. In 2023 alone, there were over 120 reported piracy incidents worldwide. But here's what the shipping industry doesn't advertise: the actual number is estimated to be 3 to 4 times higher. Why? Because reporting an attack means investigations, insurance complications, and most importantly, bad publicity. A shipping company that admits its vessels are being attacked looks vulnerable. Their stock prices drop. Their insurance premiums skyrocket. So they stay silent. The crews who survive these attacks often sign non-disclosure agreements. They're paid to forget. The cargo that's stolen oil, electronics, weapons disappears into black markets stretching from Lagos to Singapore. Modern pirates aren't lone criminals in rowboats. They're organized syndicates with military-grade equipment, insider information from corrupt port officials, and sometimes, protection from local governments. They know which ships are carrying valuable cargo. They know when naval patrols change shifts. They strike with precision, and they vanish before anyone can respond. The ocean is the largest lawless territory on Earth. And business is booming. To understand modern piracy, you need to understand what the ocean really is: a legal gray zone covering 71% of our planet. Once a ship is 12 nautical miles from any coast, it enters international waters. And in international waters, there is no police force. No jurisdiction. No one coming to save you. Pirates have evolved to exploit this reality with terrifying efficiency. In the Gulf of Guinea, criminal networks operate like corporations. They have scouts in major ports, sometimes dock workers, sometimes customs officials, who identify valuable targets. They have logistics teams who coordinate attack boats, motherships, and safe houses along the coast. They have negotiators who handle ransom demands, often in cryptocurrency to avoid tracing. A single kidnapping operation can net between $50,000 and $300,000 per hostage. When you're taking 15 crew members at once, the math becomes very attractive. In Southeast Asia, piracy takes a different form. The Strait of Malacca sees over 90,000 vessels per year, a quarter of all global trade. Here, pirates focus on cargo theft. They board ships at night, neutralize the crew, and steal everything they can carry. Oil tankers are particularly valuable. Pirates will siphon hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of fuel, transfer it to waiting vessels, and sell it on the black market within 48 hours. Some operations are even more sophisticated. Entire ships have been hijacked and given new identities, repainted, renamed, registered in corrupt nations, then used for smuggling or sold to unknowing buyers. They call these vessels phantom ships, and dozens are operating right now under false flags. But perhaps the darkest element is the human cost. Merchant sailors, often from the Philippines, India, and Indonesia, are the invisible workforce of global trade. They spend months at sea, away from their families, moving the goods that fill our stores. And when pirates attack, these are the people who face the guns. Former hostages describe being held in jungle camps for months. Beaten. Starved. forced to make ransom videos. Some never come home. Their families receive a payment and a warning to stay quiet. The shipping companies move on. The ships keep sailing. Here's what the maritime industry doesn't want you to know: the system is designed to make piracy invisible. The International Maritime Bureau collects piracy statistics, but they only count what's reported. Shipping companies have financial incentives to underreport. Insurance companies have incentives to settle quietly. And governments? They have incentives to pretend the problem is under control. After the Somali piracy crisis peaked in 2011, the world declared victory. Naval patrols increased. Ransoms became harder to pay. Media coverage faded. But piracy didn't end, it relocated. The Gulf of Guinea is now the world's most dangerous maritime region, yet it receives a fraction of the international attention Somalia once did. Why? Because the pirates there don't disrupt Western shipping lanes as dramatically. Because the victims are often local fishermen and regional traders whose stories never make international news. Because Nigeria, the epicenter of Gulf piracy, is a major oil exporter, and powerful nations don't want to destabilize that relationship. There's also the uncomfortable truth about who profits from this chaos. Private maritime security is now a billion-dollar industry. Companies charge up to $50,000 per voyage to put armed guards on ships. Insurance companies have created specialized kidnap and ransom policies. Consulting firms offer piracy risk assessments. An entire economy has emerged around the threat, and that economy has no incentive for piracy to disappear completely. Meanwhile, the root causes go unaddressed. In the Niger Delta, decades of oil extraction have devastated fishing communities. Young men who can't feed their families through legitimate means turn to piracy as survival. In Somalia, the collapse of the fishing industry, largely due to illegal foreign trawlers, pushed coastal communities into desperation. Pirates don't emerge from nowhere. They emerge from systems of exploitation that powerful nations helped create. But addressing poverty, illegal fishing, and environmental destruction is complicated. It's expensive. It doesn't make for good headlines. So instead, we deploy warships, hire mercenaries, and pretend the problem is simply criminals who need to be stopped. The next time you order something online, consider this: that product likely crossed waters where piracy is a daily threat. It was moved by sailors who accept danger as part of the job. And somewhere in the supply chain, someone calculated the risk of attack and decided it was acceptable. Modern piracy persists because we've decided not to see it. Because it's easier to pay ransoms quietly than to confront the systems that create desperation. Because the ocean is out of sight and out of mind. But the ships keep sailing. The pirates keep hunting. And the hidden world beneath the waves continues, whether we acknowledge it or not. If this made you question what else is happening beyond the system, subscribe. We're just getting started.